Are you a network marketer that really would love more leaders in your downline? Because right now, you're the one trying to drive all the energy, all the passion, all the growth in your organization. If you had 2, 3, 4, 5, even 10 people like you or even better, man, that would be happy days with the rank advancements and all the incentives you could qualify for. Plus, it'd be cool to be surrounded by other action takers, right? Now, I was able to build the fourth highest producing team in a company of 80,000 reps. I did that massively by bringing in other high quality people that brought in their own networks. Now, I can't guarantee results, but I will say I'm just going to share with you what worked for me. I hope you get something really useful from it. Now, if you do want to take a look at my services, if you like my training as we go through this, I'll stick a link in the top comment. That's my done-for-you YouTube lead generation service and consultancy. That link will either take you to a waiting list or it will give you some information if you qualify. Potentially that could be something really useful for your business. Take a look if you feel like it. Let's dive into this subject. So what I would say first of all is, if you want more aces, as we call them, more aces in the pack, more leaders, is it easier to build an ace or sponsor an ace? This was a breakthrough for me. I was trying to take people that lacked the mindset, the habits, the motivation to become a leader, and I was trying to push them into becoming a leader just because that's what I wanted and that's what I thought I would want for them too. You can't want it for someone more than they want it for themselves. It's not your responsibility. You should put your time and energy into where it's earned, not where it's needed. I get hundreds of messages every week from people saying, oh, you need to help me, I'm clueless, I do this. I know that that person has got some personal development steps to go through before anything I could teach them would make any use to them. And so I know that I can only make useful suggestions to people who are open and motivated and willing to take action. And so you need to start to look at that when it comes to building leaders in a team. If right now you are going to broke people with a broke mindset who have no interest in really bettering themselves and you're forcing them into the deal and you're forcing them to try and get better, it's like pushing a boulder up a really steep incline. At some point you run out of steam, at some point you get flattened and they roll straight back to where they were before. So what I would recommend to you is to become who you want to attract. Listen, there are shortcuts in this game by using tactics like I'm teaching you, but the truth is always got to be good enough. We can't really cheat and cajole the system. And so as a leader, I only consider looking and partnering with other leaders when it comes to projects such as, something where there's a joint, profit to be made. And so people are looking at you, they're watching you, and they're gauging where they compare themselves to you. Are you someone that can offer them some value? Would they enjoy spending time with you? Are they going to be the one to have to drag you along? Why would they want to do that? And so take a look at your habits, your marketing, your communication. How much are you investing in yourself and your skills to really get around higher quality people so you can become one yourself? If you're serious about having more leaders in your team, well, there's always one person on your team, and that's you. Are you the leader that you would want to have in your team, more of them like you? That's a very serious question to answer for yourself. Finally, what I would say to you is we've got to provide the kind of environment and resources that a leader would benefit from. So I'll give you an example. When I was building my network marketing team, I created a sales funnel system which could be used for any leader with their network. I created something for their marketing, so we could do a webinar and just sell all their people at once. And then once those people sold on that webinar, we could plug them into one member's area and they would get a bunch of step-by-step resources to walk them through to duplicate. And so I was able to go to leaders who were considering other people, maybe even being chased by other people, and say, listen, you can go to any company you like, I know that. Here's why our product makes sense and is really good, but also, how are you going to get this to your audience? You want to keep your reputation intact. And so here's a marketing system which makes sense for you and them and is very leveraged. And here's a duplication system which you can plug those people into as well so they can get the results that they came here for. Very little input from you other than bringing your audience. The system will do the heavy lifting and everybody wins. So have you got resources and a system in place where if I was a leader looking at you, I'd say, well, that makes my life easier. It's very attractive to me. Got to give people a reason when they have choice and competition. So was that useful? Was that helpful? I hope that it was. Think about these points. Is there one or more of them that you could do something about right now, moving forward? I hope there is. I hope you find it useful. And if you did want my guidance through this or some other elements of your business, I've worked with a lot of network marketers. Like I said, build a huge team myself. I'm sure I could offer some insight via one of the services that's in the link in the top comment. As I always say, go create a day in a life that counts. Always have more desires than excuses. I hope you have a good day, and bye for now.